Did you know the author of the world's most second-read book died in Bergen Belsen? Its name is The Diary of Anne Frank, written by Anne herself, who unfortunately died of typhus on March 31, 1945, just a couple weeks before Belsen was liberated. I chose this topic because of my interest in the Holocaust, and I have always wanted to know how concentration camps were run back in the days of Adolf Hitler. Bergen Belsen. Inside the gates lay a town of the living dead. Belsen had been a major concentration camp in the Holocaust. This place was an awful pit of doom and despair for all who entered. Most who entered were Jewish, and just because of their religion, they were gassed, beaten, and thrown into furnaces. If they were not killed by torture, they were starved to death or dying from disease.
A place of death. A place of death. Mountains of corpses. Nobody cleaned anything up. It was just a devastated place.
First of arrival of Bergen Belsen, I saw all the dead people on the ground, apparently who died of hunger. In fact, we never received any food in Bergen Belsen. It was the most terrible, the worst camp ever.
First of all, there was a terrible smell and a smog. And there were people there sort of shifting around. There were sort of skeletons, and they're just shuffling along aimlessly. And they'd be just shuffling, and suddenly they'd collapse and die. You could be speaking to someone, and they'd just die in front of you.
This topic relates to the Holocaust like many others, a concentration camp. This particular camp being Bergen Belsen. Belsen was set up originally as an exchange camp, where they traded the lives of the Jews for Germans who had been captured in the war. It was one of the major concentration camps to where the Jews were sent, to where they could be tortured, and the Nazis planned to have every single one of them killed. In conclusion, Bergen Belsen was a horrible place on earth. Mountains of corpses laid all over the place. Mass graves full of dead bodies lay randomly around the camp. The people imprisoned in Belsen suffered from diseases, and many were just like living skeletons. Finally, what history wants us to remember most is the suffering of those innocent people in the darkness of the war.